More on that animal's journey ahead.
And we're forecasting a major heat wave for later this week. Well, more on that full forecast coming up. NBC Palm Springs at 6 starts right now.
Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Homeowners stranded as Highway 74 remains shut down tonight due to the Rosa Fire. Firefighters battling dry and windy conditions as little progress is made this evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olivia Sandusky.
I'm Mark Messer. We have team coverage of the Rosa Fire this evening, from the latest live look at conditions to help for evacuees. That's tonight's top story. This blaze broke out about 12:30 yesterday afternoon right near Santa Rosa Truck Trail. Latest update from CAL FIRE tonight shows this fire has burned 1,200 acres with 5% containment. Highway 74 is closed between Ribbonwood and Cahuilla Way. That's according to Caltrans' Quick Map website. And authorities are indicating this route will remain closed until tomorrow at the earliest. Our Brett Rosen is out there live along Highway 74 tonight with the latest information for us. Brett, where do things stand right now?
Mark, I'm here at the Rosa Fire right on Highway 74, where this over 1,100 acre blaze started yesterday afternoon. You can see some of the smoke right there behind me. There's still some haziness in the air with this fire being only 5% contained. Now, if you look over here, there is some personnel right next to us, as there's over 300 personnel from CAL FIRE coming here to try to contain this fire. Now, there are 2 evacuation centers, one in Anza Community Center and one at Palm Desert Community Center, now that there's several evacuation orders in effect in areas like Ribbonwood, Pinyon Pines, and Alpine Village. I actually earlier got to speak with one local at Pinyon Pines, Jason Boyce, who says many who have decided to stay and not evacuate did so to protect their own homes. Take a look.
A lot of us out here, we don't have fire insurance. Sometimes the resources are limited. Just a few weeks ago, there was a fire around the corner. I happened to be maybe second or third to be there. There was only one engine on scene, and I felt that the effort I put in to contain the fire and keep it there while the rest of the resources were there really made a difference, especially with this wind. It kind of, having those extra set of hands helps offset the unpredictable wind.
Now, that was the same testament to a few of the locals here in Pinyon Pines that I spoke to off camera, that many of them felt like they had to stay here to protect their own homes, to protect other homes if there were elderly that lived there, help feed some of the animals up here in the mountain area. And as for Highway 74, it is still closed. People cannot come up this mountain or come down right now. And right now it's supposed to be closed till tomorrow. That's according to CHP. And also according to CAL FIRE, I asked them earlier, there's still no cause of what caused this fire. It is still under investigation, but when we hear more about what caused that, it'll be here on NBC Palm Springs. However, that does it for me. I'm live on Highway 74. I'm Brett Rosen, NBC Palm Springs, sending it back to you in studio.
Brett, thank you. And as the Rosa Fire continues to force evacuations, as you heard there, communities here in the valley are now stepping in to help. Our Caitlin Kelly has details.
As the Rosa Fire continues to burn in Anza, evacuees are making their way down the hill in search of safety and shelter. In Palm Desert, several local hotels are stepping up, offering special rates and discounts for those displaced by the flames. And it's not just hotels offering support. The Palm Desert Community Center has opened its doors to evacuees as well, serving as a temporary haven for those escaping the Rosa Fire.
For us, community is everything, and we're founded on community. So anytime we could actually assist, and that's with the Rosa Fire, is we needed a place to be converted into a shelter for those affected. And that's what our facilities are for, not only for recreation, but also this, the unfortunate events of a fire or national disaster. We have beds, we have food, drinks, just that really, safe place for you to come, get your thoughts together, contact your family. We have Wi-Fi for you guys to jump on, to check your emails, because right now it's about having that safe place to where you could kind of reflect, get back to what you need to do.
And for those evacuating with their four-legged companions,
We work directly with Riverside County Animal Services, and whether we're able to house some of the service dogs here at our site, they're more than welcome, but also work with Animal Services to find a location for your pets. And right now, the Animal Services Riverside County is actually looking for those who want to foster dogs and for 30 pounds over. And so you could reach out to the Riverside County Animal Services to find out more information about their programs.
Caitlin Kelly, NBC Palm Springs.
3 hotels at the intersection of Highway 111 and Hospitality in Palm Desert, each offering special rates to those who have been evacuated. Embassy Suites offering $85 per night and a waived deposit. Holiday Inn Express offering a 20% discount, and then Best Western Plus has rates of $89 plus tax. Again, those are all in Palm Desert. And if you have evacuated and you're without your medications or you need a medical device, there's staff that can assist you at the following locations: the Anza Community Building and the Palm Desert Community Center. Staff is ready to help if needed. Again, if you are in need of your medication that you had to leave behind when you were evacuated.
If you smell smoke or you see ash during these wildfires, you're advised to take precautions. Some locals in La Quinta and Indio tell us they've seen gray ash coming from the Rosa Fire. Wildfire smoke can cause unhealthy air quality in areas many miles away from the fire due to hazardous ash. Take precautions by doing things like wearing an N95 mask. You can stay indoors. Make sure the windows and doors are closed, though. Run an air purifier HVAC system. And if you're cleaning ash, wear goggles, gloves, and long clothing.
Let's take a live look outside now from our Agua Caliente casino camera. This is downtown Palm Springs. You heard Brett talking about the wind a little bit earlier, and as you can see in this camera right now, looks like some pretty strong gusts there in downtown.
Yeah, and through the next couple hours, winds will be the strongest for today. It'll start to weaken as we get into this evening. No wind advisory level winds, but definitely peaking as far as the winds throughout today. So we're definitely keeping our eye on those winds. We were talking about that ash. We do have this air quality alert because of the fires across Southern California. We talked about the Rosa Fire, the Gold Fire, the Gifford Fire, just there east of Santa Maria. So because of that, we do have the air quality alert through this evening. That could get extended tomorrow, depending on where these fires are at tomorrow. But keep that in mind. One of the several reasons this week to maybe not be outside doing those strenuous activities, because along with that air quality alert, we're tracking those hot conditions. We talked about the Rosa Fire, so just keeping you updated on the conditions near Anza. 88 degrees there, winds 5 miles per hour from the west, so we still have that onshore flow. At this hour, winds a little bit strong in Palm Springs. As Olivia mentioned, we were looking at a live cam of downtown Palm Springs, so strong gusts for them in that area. Again, those are coming more so from the northwest. For those mountains there, the Santa Rosa, San Jacinto Mountains, onshore flow, so winds from the west there, and that's the case for most of the area. As far as those temperatures, yes, extreme heat warning. This is starting tomorrow through Friday, although I'll say it's already hot out today, but temperatures continue to climb into our Wednesday through Friday. Warmest day looking to be on Thursday, all due to that ridge of high pressure bringing those hot conditions. And we're not the only ones seeing that. I mean, that heat warning, it really is for a good portion of the southwest there in Arizona, and even 2 portions in Nevada. So yeah, it's just a reminder. Mark was mentioning a couple of reminders as well. Stay in the air conditioned areas, light clothing if you're going to be outside, avoid strenuous activities, especially in the peak of the day, and make sure you are staying hydrated. In Palm Springs right now, 111 degrees. Here's a look at your Comfort Air 3-day forecast. So temperatures climbing into Thursday. We back off a little bit into the weekend. We'll break down more you can expect in that full forecast coming up.
Chloe, thank you. Some more local news tonight. A major tech upgrade is coming to the James O. Jesse Desert Highland Unity Center. It's thanks to a $56,000 grant from the California Public Utilities Commission. The center now features 16 brand new computer workstations and full Wi-Fi access throughout the building, including the gym and meeting rooms. It's a big step forward for local residents, offering better access to education, job searches, and essential services as well.
If you were thinking about throwing away that broken electronic device or appliance, later this month, the City of Palm Springs is holding their Fix-It Fair. It's over at the Mizell Center. It's hosted by the Sustainability Department. You can bring small appliances, electronics, clothing, and other items to give perfectly good products new life. It's going to be held August 23rd. Each person is permitted to bring 2 items each.
And if you're looking for a new job, the Valley-wide Employment Expo is back in the Valley this September. It's put on by Riverside County at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. It's one of the largest job fairs in the region, giving you the opportunity to meet face-to-face with employers hiring in fields ranging from hospitality to healthcare, and that's scheduled for September 17th. New at 6 o'clock tonight, it's a story that's touched the hearts of many here in the Coachella Valley. An injured coyote, a compassionate vet, and a dramatic turn no one saw coming.
Tonight, NBC Palm Springs has new developments in the case of Athena. We should tell you tonight that Mary Strong has the story.
Well, we first introduced you to Athena last week, the young coyote who was hit by a car in Palm Springs. A Good Samaritan brought her to El Paseo Animal Hospital, where veterinarian Dr. David Jeffrey made a tough call to amputate her severely injured leg. It was a risky surgery, but Athena pulled through. She was healing, she was safe, and with the help of Dr. Jeffrey and his team, several wildlife sanctuaries were ready to give her a second chance at life. But then something heartbreaking happened. Yesterday, a California Fish and Wildlife warden, who we later identified as Officer Pietro Bono, walked into the vet's office and took Athena. No advance notice, no proper identification. He refused to give contact information or take the pain medication Athena still desperately needed. This tiny injured coyote, just 4 days out of surgery, was placed in the back of an unmarked pickup truck and driven away to a facility in central Riverside County.
I worry that she's in pain at the moment and not getting the proper care that she needs. Again, there's been a lot of legwork into this to line everything up for Athena. And again, our hospital has done everything above board and legal in this. She really is a sweetheart. She deserves her best chance, and I just hope that everyone that has the authority to do so is going to do right by her.
We spoke with a supervisor at Fish and Wildlife who confirmed this is not standard protocol. California law gives licensed veterinarians up to 10 days to notify the agency when caring for wildlife. Athena had only been at El Paseo Animal Hospital for 4 days. After repeated calls to Fish and Wildlife, Captain Dustin Hollyoak, and persistent outreach from both NBC Palm Springs and the Magic Jungle Wildlife Preserve, which had been working with Dr. Jeffrey to take Athena, Fish and Wildlife has now agreed to release Athena. She's currently being held at a medical facility, and will be staying on top of this story to make sure she makes it safely to the sanctuary she deserves. We want to sincerely thank Dr. Jeffrey and the compassionate staff at El Paseo Animal Hospital for donating their time, their skill, and their hearts to give Athena a second chance at life. I'm Mary Strong, NBC Palm Springs. Back to you.
Our thanks to Mary for that update tonight. Coming up next here on NBC Palm Springs, Crypto Fits has the latest on digital assets and national security. We'll hear more about the developments and what many say was left out of the latest report.
Also tonight, new information surfaces on the famous Ocean Gate incident. More on the investigation, how officials say it could have been prevented.
And a look at your gold and silver prices on this Tuesday evening. Stay with us. Those headlines plus more right after the break.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
These are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating. And we couldn't agree more. Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Welcome back. Another busy week for cryptocurrency on the federal level with the latest digital assets report. Crypto Fitz is in studio tonight with a recap.
This week marked a seismic shift in U.S. cryptocurrency policy, including what many feel was a glaring omission. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, the White House released its highly anticipated report from the president's working group on digital asset markets. This comprehensive roadmap lays out the administration's strategy to, in their words, make America the crypto capital of the world and usher in a golden age of crypto. The report advocates for clear federal frameworks designed to support innovation rather than stifle it. A central pillar of the report is the urgent call for congressional action on market structure. It strongly endorses legislation like the Clarity Act, providing much-needed clarity for the digital asset exchanges and token issuers. Stablecoins also received a significant endorsement as the foundation for integrating dollar-backed stablecoins into the financial system, viewing them as a tool to strengthen the role of the U.S. dollar globally. While the tone is overwhelmingly pro-innovation, the report also addresses national security. It calls for modernized anti-money laundering systems, enhanced cybersecurity standards, and greater collaboration between the federal agencies and the private sector to combat illicit finance. Overall, this document is a definitive statement of intent, signaling that the U.S. is aggressively moving to lead in the digital asset space. We expect rapid regulatory and legislative developments following these recommendations. Now, one glaring omission: absolutely no mention of how much Bitcoin and other cryptos the government owns through confiscation and fines. That report was due back in May. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm Jimmy Fitz for NBC Palm Springs.
Some news across the country this evening. Meta has banned nearly 7 million WhatsApp accounts over alleged criminal activity so far this year, with some having ties to criminal operations in Southeast Asia. They're said to be responsible for stealing billions of dollars from victims. Some of the scams include fake crypto investment deals and pyramid schemes. Meta warned users the scammers often ask to pay up front to get promised returns or earnings. Meta said besides uncovering scams, WhatsApp also has rolled out new tools to help users spot scams and stay safe while messaging.
The U.S. Coast Guard releasing its report on the 2023 Titan disaster. They said the company that operated the doomed submersible is largely to blame. Coast Guard investigators saying OceanGate, the Washington-based company behind Titan, failed to build a vessel that could withstand the pressure of its dive down to the Titanic wreckage site. Investigators detailed primary factors in the submersible's implosion. It included OceanGate's, quote, inadequate design, certification, maintenance, and inspection process for the Titan. Stay tuned in tonight's 11 p.m. newscast for a full look into the OceanGate investigation.
Giving you a live look tonight from our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. Chloe Carlson standing by with the weather conditions for the Rosa Fire and a look at our middle of the week forecast. That is when we come back.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
And happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome back. Right now, we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark Highway 11 cam in Rancho Mirage. And no surprise here, you can still see the haze there off in the distance, but some clear blue skies there across the Rancho Mirage area. Light winds for them. You can see the leaves not really blowing on those palm trees. 114 for the high today, so well above average, 6 degrees above what we normally expect as we get into the first full week of August here. A very hot week for us indeed. At this hour, 106 on the southeast San Indio, 108 Fort Thousand Palms, 103 in Desert Hot Springs. Overnight tonight we'll be in the low 80s. Those overnights actually not seeing a lot of relief this week with those temperatures getting so hot during the day. That monsoonal moisture for later on this week. The overnight temperatures not cooling down by much, and later on this week they could be, the overnights be in the low 90s. Tomorrow morning, if you want to get out and do a morning stroll, or maybe you want to go to the surf club, this is a look at our ladies surf club from earlier today. This is our winner of the NBC contest. So she did a great job catching her very first wave. So join us every Tuesday there at the Surf Club. 6 o'clock tomorrow will be 84 degrees, low 90s to the 8 o'clock hour. So definitely get out earlier. Unless you're going to the Surf Club, they got some nice cabanas there in the shade. As far as winds go, breezy for us here on the Coachella Valley floor, as well as the high desert. Winds near the wind corridor and Desert Hot Springs are doing what they usually do. They will pick up in the afternoon, evening hours, 20-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Surface moisture changing a little bit for later this week. As I just mentioned, the placement of that ridge of high pressure could bring a little bit of that monsoonal flow as we get into the second half of our work week. So Thursday and Friday, those numbers jump up a little bit as far as that monsoonal moisture bringing any rain. Not likely, but we will get a little bit more humid conditions for later on this week. So all of this due to that ridge of high pressure center that is to the east of us will stay there through the rest of the week. Here's a look at your Comfort Air 7-day forecast. So temperatures 115 for our Wednesday. They're peaking Thursday 116 and 119. We'll get a little relief for the weekend, but temperatures staying above 110 degrees through Tuesday next week.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. The NBC Palm Springs Sports Desk with Tim O'Brien, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Oh, welcome back. Now that the calendar is turned over to August, school's about to start, football will kick off, and that means the Coachella Valley Firebirds that much closer to dropping the puck. Well, this fall, September 7th to be exact, Firebirds Off the Ice will premiere right here on NBC Palm Springs. I want you to be involved. So if you or someone you know has a Firebirds man cave at home or in their office, send them my way. You can email me videos and pictures for a chance to be featured on our first episode. You see my email there on the screen. Again, September 7th, right here on NBC Palm Springs, immediately following Sunday Night Football. And to piggyback on top of that, the Firebirds are looking for the ultimate fan here in the Coachella Valley. The team will award you with a merchandise prize pack valued at over $400. The contest began August 1st and will run through October 1st. You can sign up at cvfirebirds.com/ultimatefan. Good luck. Thousands of entries. And I'll leave you with this because it's pretty cool. Palm Desert alum Brooks Kriske is on his way to the Minnesota Twins, where he'll join fellow Aztec Travis Adams. Kriske was sent to the Twins via the Cubs earlier today. He's a veteran pitcher, veteran right-hander, and Travis Adams, who was called up just a few weeks back, made his first big league start on Monday night against the Detroit Tigers. So along with Kriske and Adams, that makes 4 players now from the Coachella Valley donning major league uniforms. You had Taylor Ward with the LA Angels and Jeremiah Estrada with the San Diego Padres. Valley well represented across Major League Baseball. Well, that'll do it in sports. I'm Tim O'Brien.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
2 weeks after the death of global rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, a cause of death has been revealed. According to Osbourne's death certificate filed in London, he died from a heart attack. The death registry also stated that Osbourne suffered from coronary artery disease and Parkinson's. The 76-year-old singer and reality star died last month, July 22nd. His last performance was on July 5th at a soccer stadium in his hometown of Birmingham, England.